In this video, we'll show you how to run the descale cycle on your Barista Pro. For this process, you'll need descaler, a 2-liter container, and a spoon. Let's begin by removing the water tank and the water filter. With the water filter removed, fill the water tank to the descale line. Add the descaler to the water tank. Then use a spoon to stir the descaler until it has dissolved. Reinsert the water tank. Next, empty and reinsert the drip tray. Place a 2-liter container underneath both the steam wand and the group head. To enter the descale mode, first press the power button to ensure your unit is turned on. Press the menu button to enter the main menu. Rotate the grind amount dial to navigate the menu to descale. Then press the grind amount dial to enter the descale mode. The letter D will appear on the LCD and the 1-cup button will illuminate. Press the 1-cup button to activate the descale cycle. D3 will appear on the LCD and the unit will begin to descale the group head. The unit will dispense water intermittently during the cycle. Do not stop or interrupt the cycle as you may need to restart the process. Once the unit has run the descaler through the group head, D2 will appear on the LCD. Rotate the dial to the hot water icon to descale the hot water dispenser. Once the descaler has run through the hot water dispenser, D1 will appear on the LCD. Rotate the dial to the steam icon to descale the steam wand. Once the descaler has run through the steam wand, the letter R will appear on the LCD and the 1-cup button will illuminate. Rotate the dial back to standby position. Next, empty and rinse the container, and rinse and reinsert the drip tray. Empty and rinse the water tank of any remaining descale solution. Refill the water tank with fresh water to the max line. Then reinsert the water tank. Place the container back underneath both the steam wand and the group head. Press the 1-cup button to activate the rinse cycle. You should see R3 appear on the LCD and water begin to flow from the group head. The unit will dispense water intermittently during the cycle. Do not stop or interrupt the cycle as you may need to restart the process. Once the water has run through the group head, R2 will appear on the LCD. Rotate the dial to the hot water icon to rinse the hot water dispenser. Once the water has run through the hot water dispenser, R1 will appear on the LCD. Rotate the dial to the steam icon to rinse the steam wand. Once the rinse cycle is complete, the grind amount dial will illuminate. Rotate the dial back to standby position. The unit will then return to ready mode with all lights on front illuminated solid. Once the unit has returned to ready mode, empty and rinse the container and empty and reinsert the drip tray. Rinse and refill the water tank. Then reinsert both the water tank and water filter. You have now successfully completed the descale cycle on your Barista Pro.